The meerschaum pipe. There is no English name for this material. Meerschaum is the German for sea surf, and the same idea is preserved in the French, for it's originally thought to be petrified foam. It comes from the soil sediment of the secondary and tertiary periods, being actually nothing but a white compact hydrosilicate of magnesia. Very light in weight, hard to fuse. The occurring in strata, principally in Asia Minor. Meerschaums are greatly in vogue in the middle and early 19th century, but they are little met with now, owing to the rarity of the material and its costliness. Now this was written in 77, so it was hard and expensive then is what I'm getting. The utmost care is demand in the manufacture of these pipes. To begin with, the crude magnesite is boiled in milk. It is then kneaded with wax and linseed oil. In its natural state, a meerschaum does not possess the gloss for which it is well known. Before treatment, the material is of a dirty white color, blotched, and far from attractive in appearance. It is not until the substance has acquired its lily white hue that's cut into blocks. The bowl is roughly shaped. Here is the sequence in the process of making the meerschaum. 1. Moistening the lump of clay. 2. Sawing it into blocks. 3. Cutting and turning it. 4. Rubbing and rough polishing. 5. Treating with wax specimen. 6. Polishing the pumice powder or mutton bone. 7. Glazing the lime and tallow. And 8. Finishing it. One of the most important operations is number 5. Treating with wax. The coating of the wax naturalizes the volatile products of combustion. A pipe made simply of meerschaum would just carbonize and soon become unsmokable. Meerschaum can be divided into 2 categories. Pipes cut directly from the block. These are the finest in appearance and the scarcest, coming from beds of the material at Eskişehir in Anatolia. The rejects of the class pipes can be used for making pipes enumerated in Class 2. Class 2 pipes of inferior quality made from artificial magnesite casing, burnt magnesia oxide of zinc, and waste matter. Such pipes are labeled as Austrian meerschaum, being made indeed in that country, which these are to be classed the clay meerschaum, which is a variety of carbonated lime also found in the beds. Another type in France is made from calcined red magnesite and unusually coated with blackish, or purple varnish. In this second category may be included a great number of pipes from artificial meerschaum. This is concocted of a mixture of siliceous and magnesia substances, sometimes a white of egg reduced to paste. The inferior nature of these pipes reveals itself by a lack of porousness and lightness, but more markedly by the high dubious appearance. Casing, burned magnesia oxide of zinc, and other substitute substances are likely to deceive only those smokers who, not having eyes to perceive the fraud, lack also the sense of taste to savor it. It should be noted that pipes manufactured at Nimes are likewise made from magnesite found in the neighborhood of that city. It may be suggested, moreover, and may even be derived from Culm, C-U-L-M, the town near which the substance is found. But that as it may, the material in question is sometimes called white soapstone or talc, but it differs from true talc in texture, being stronger and more absorbent. It must not be confused with constipal orosite, which is ordinarily pipes are made in. Turkey, the substance is also found in tertiary rocks in the vicinity of Paris. Meerschaum is a substance of considerable luxury from which the most artistic pipes are made. The seat of the industry is at Paris. The first French maker was a certain Cardon, at the time well known as the author of the book entitled Musée des Fumeurs, The Smoking Treasury, which appeared in 1866. Many accomplished French smokers admit of nothing but the meerschaum. For instance, divides all pipes into two categories. In the first, lists metal, porcelain, and even wood as non-absorbent, and consequently inferior. In the second, he places the pipes made any sort of clay as being capable of being impregnated. Those in the first category are, according to him, merely contrives to burn tobacco. A pipe, he says eloquently, is the very reverse to the fireplace. We find ourselves in the presence of an alembic in which the operation known as dry distillation is performed. Wherever dry distillation takes place, a product is formed known as pridin. This liberates the camphor of tobacco or nicotine, an odorous, bland product without the presence of which we should none of us smokers. The meerschaum and the clay pipe are those that best liberate that substance, hold it, collect it, and with each smoke permit its savor to be increasingly appreciated. The physical qualities of meerschaum are imperceptible, both on account of their lack of any appreciable weight and from the elusiveness of their taste. The touch of it is very agreeable to the lips. Its chief recommendation to the barbarian who tries a meerschaum pipe for the first time, knowing nothing about it, is the readiness with which the seasons even after the fourth and the fifth smoke. The effluvium is hardly nourishing without being heavy. The pipe should be seasoned with care, respect, and regularity so as not to spoil the fragile nature of the material or damage the grain. The interior and exterior surfaces alike of the bowl should be subjected to the effects of patient and tender smoking, the art of seasoning a pipe. The Coeur d'Alene's remarkable anthology only strikes home to those who have never seasoned the meerschaum. It makes others smile, though the different reasons. On the one hand, because of the author's talent, and the others in amusement at the mistakes, all of which goes to show that when one encroaches upon specialized territory, it is rare to escape without making capital blunder. Meerschaum is a substance of extreme sensibility. The novice must appreciate this before anything else. If, for example, having smoked a pipe, he were to lay it immediately upon a marble-topped table, in all probability it would split, as indeed would many other pipe materials, though rarely briar. As a matter of technology, it may be observed that the wood does not split, it cracks. In cabinet making, the other work connected with wood and trees crack is a fissure, F-I-S-S-U-R-E, caused by desiccation. To hold the meerschaum properly is a good step forward toward an understanding of this nature. Somebody Lorate of the meerschaum, whom we have already quoted, has lyrical discourse and praise of the pipe words too good to be quoted other than verbatim. The meerschaum is the queen of pipes. It is impractical for the smoker of today, since it is fragile and terribly costly. But when all this is admitted and granted, it remains the queen, and no shadow can in its way be cast upon its merits. These merits are both exterior and interior. Exteriorly, all of the pipes, the meerschaum alone has the faculty of mellowing into a truly marvelous range of colors. These hues progress from golden white to rich brown, passing through the delicate pink of the China rose, a faint yellow, a golden yellow, pale orange, pinky brown, a light leather brown, warm brown, red brown, dark brown, and eventually black. The whole chapter might well prove insufficient to exhaust the subject of the meerschaum and certain other pipes that derive from it, such as the calabash. Some of these latter having savor their own that comes, as it were, between the clay and the briar. In conclusion, the best advice we can give a novice is to start on a briar and slowly accustom himself to a clay. In time, he may even become worthy to smoke a meerschaum. That's it, folks. Next reading will be wood pipes. Nice. Later.